The Australian government continuously evaluates and modifies its visa regulations as part of its ongoing attempts to properly control immigration. Australia's visa policy has undergone a number of notable modifications recently, which are indicative of the nation's shifting objectives with regard to foreign relations, skilled labor demand, and economic growth. These changes affect a number of visa types, such as temporary and skilled migration visas. In this video, we will highlight 5 important Australia visa changes for September 2024, affecting both current and prospective migrants as well as international students. 1. States open for 190 and 491 visa. Many states and territories have already begun accepting applications for the 190 and 491 visas for the 2024-25 state nomination period, including the ACT, Northern Territory, Western Australia, South Australia, Victoria, and Tasmania. The number of visas allotted this year has increased significantly. For example, the 190 visa has seen a 60% increase in spots from 10,300 to 16,500. In the same vein, the number of 491 visa slots has increased by 53% from 6,400 to 9,760, which is excellent news for potential immigrants hoping to get nominated. Ensure you keep yourself updated on the latest changes regarding skilled migration by constantly checking the official websites of these states and territories. Employer-sponsored visas like the 482, 494, or 186 visas can be good options if you can't get a state nomination. 2. Australia's strict visa cap on international students. Australia intends to lower total migration to pre-pandemic levels by imposing a restriction on the number of new overseas students it admits. Despite having one of the largest foreign student marketplaces in the world, the country will only be able to accept 270,000 new students by 2025. The Australian government said recently that each higher education institution will have a unique limitation, with providers of vocational education and training bearing the brunt of the cuts. The move has infuriated the tertiary education sector, as some universities have referred to it as economic vandalism. But Canberra claims it would enhance the industry's lifespan and quality. 3. Changes to 482 visa. The existing 2-year requirement for full-time work experience will be reduced to 1 year starting on November 23, 2024, for the temporary skill shortage 482 visa. Many visa applicants are anticipated to gain from this adjustment, especially those who are currently in Australia on graduate visas. However, keep in mind that additional work experience will be required in place of a certification if one is not possessed. Depending on the certification possessed, the skill level, and the recentness of the work experience, there are other factors to take into account when evaluating whether or not work experience is appropriate and how much of it is required. 4. First ACT invitation round. The Australian Capital Territory held its first skilled migration invitation round for the program, year 2024-25, on August 8th. For the 190 visa, 123 nominations were made, and for the subclass 491 visa, 116 nominations. For overseas applicants with critical skills, the 190 visa got 16 invitations with 70 to 145 points. 491 visa got 40 invitations with 65 to 145 points. For the 457 and 482 visa holder stream, the 190 visa got 7 invitations and 491 visa got 1 invitation. 5. Australia new skills in demand visa starting soon. Beginning in late 2024, Australia plans to introduce a new skills in demand visa that offers a path to permanent residency. The new visa will come in 3 different channels and have a maximum validity duration of 4 years. There are 3 pathways: Tier 1, which is for specialized skills, Tier 2 for core skills, and Tier 3 for essential skills. The temporary skill shortage, subclass 482 visa will be replaced by the skills in demand visa, which will be advantageous to both skilled migrants and Australian organizations looking to hire skilled migrants abroad. Australia's continuous efforts to strike a balance between its immigration laws and the demands of its economy, society, and international commitments are reflected in the recently implemented visa reforms. In order to recruit and retain talented migrants, promote regional development, and encourage cross-cultural interaction, the Australian government prioritizes skilled migration. That will be all in this video. Please share your opinions with us in the comments area. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and enable the notification bell to receive updates on job and immigration news. Thanks for watching.